Hey there, Steve Kripke here, and have you ever had somebody go through your presentation, watch the whole thing, get excited, get ready to sign the line, and all of a sudden they go, I'm just not really sure. Well, if you hang out with me for the next few minutes here, I'm going to share with you some advanced closing tips. It's going to help you close more people into your business. So what we generally look for when we're first starting this whole thing out is scripts. You know, what do we say to people when they answer the phone? What do we say when they ask these questions? And you know, if they say this objection, how do we respond to it? Which I think all of that is good to know, but what happens is we're not in the conversation. We're not listening correctly. We're not listening to the person, how they're speaking to us, not just what's being said, but how it's being said. So, you know, what's recommended when we're having conversations with people, especially, and you can pick up on this in the first, 5 to 10 seconds of the conversation, you can mirror their voice. You see, now if somebody is not posturing, but if somebody's projecting their voice at you when you're speaking, it's okay to project back. Because if somebody's doing that and you're quieter, what happens is the power shift happens. And once you lose power in the conversation, it takes a lot to get it back, okay? And I'm telling you this from personal experience. There's a couple times I just wanted to hang up the phone, but I just kept pushing through just to see if I could pull myself up from the depths. And so if you go into the conversation immediately, mirroring the person. So, if somebody's projecting, it's okay to project a little bit, okay? Because you're putting yourself on the same level field. If the person is talking quieter than you, lower your voice a little bit and talk quieter with them. If they're talking monotone, go monotone. If they're bubbly and happy, it's okay to be excited with them, okay? Because what happens is you're building instant rapport with the person. They're identifying with you because you're speaking in the same manner, okay? And this is where it comes into helping to close more people, because we don't coerce people, we don't convince people, we don't beg or plead, but we have to find a way where we can best serve them with our product or service. So, by mirroring and identifying with the person, what you can do is when you start asking questions and diving into how we can best serve, they're going to be more open and honest with you in answering. So back to what the person said, hey, I'm not really sure. You can bring it back up. You can say, in the beginning of our conversation, you were talking about, making some more money so you can help out around the house and, and maybe bring your wife home from her job that she completely can't stand. If you weren't going to do something like this, what are the options that you can achieve that goal? You see, by asking questions and building rapport immediately, you're able to get the open and honest answers out of the person. So when it comes down to the I don't knows and I don't think I'm going to do this, or I don't know if I can do this and so forth, you can bring up the stuff that you talked about through the conversation and just kind of bring reality up a little bit, because you know how the chatter goes, man. Our chatter will talk us out of doing something in a heartbeat. So help the person, help them remember why you're having the conversation. So, man, I really appreciate you for being here. I hope you got some value out of this. Feel free to like it, share it, leave me a comment. And if you want to know how I have been able to enroll 12 people in the last 17 days, go to instaleadsource.com. Again, it's instaleadsource.com. And I just appreciate you. Just have an awesome, awesome day. Bye-bye.